Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is Thursday, October 28th. I'm Jenna. This is 11:11 with Jenna. I am here 7 days, 7 nights, 14 times a week, right here. It's actually 11:11 Eastern Time, but I'm on the West Coast, so it's 8:11 a.m. and p.m. And I'm really excited because my friend Michael is about to jump on, and another new friend, a new addition to 11:11 community tonight. A gentleman by the name of Dan will be here who during the pandemic started drawing that people were sending him photos of their dogs. I'm not sure exactly how it started, but if you watch the show tonight, you'll find out. So just putting that out there. And then tomorrow morning, Armando Ortega, and tomorrow night, Display and Share live from the ranch. And Saturday morning, one more Saturday morning with Jeff Metzger. Saturday night, one more Saturday night with Gary Lambert. Sunday morning, gonna just kind of chill, walk on the ranch. Sunday night, poetry glam, Halloween style. What's that gonna mean? And then, if you have any favorite Halloween poems, basically is what I'm encouraging people to do. And then Monday morning we meander, and Monday night we meditate, and Tuesday morning super quick show, and Tuesday night Dr. Andrew Rader, maybe. Wednesday morning we walk. Wednesday night we commune. Thursday morning we hang out with ladies and gentlemen. Michael Kiel. Bum, 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 bum. Hi, Mama Grace. Hey, Rob Morocco. Michael Kiel in the house. Hold the wire, everybody. How are you?
Okay. Just got off work, just walked in the door.
Cool.
Yeah,
What's it like down there in that part of the world?
cold.
Cold.
Clear, cold.
Yeah. A little damp up here. I don't know what the temperature. What is the temperature? 52 degrees. Foggy. Very foggy.
Well, you get that on the coast. I miss the fog.
Yeah.
I used to walk to school in it every morning when I was in Pacifica, and I loved it. It was like a blanket.
Right. Pacific is a whole other thing, right?
Yeah.
So what's happening? What's the latest?
Uh,
How
not
are
a
you
snow.
feeling?
I'm feeling okay. Still waiting on doctor's appointments and all that stuff. I got one tomorrow, but I think it's a phone appointment. And the nurse out of the office has been trying to call me all week, but they have this new system. When you call the number to the office, you get a phone tree and it puts you on hold, and then it sends you the message and then dumps you out. So,
Oh,
and I never get
well,
to
that
talk to
seems like
anybody.
it's working really well.
Yeah. So I'm going to have a few words about that when I finally talk to a person.
I do know that a whole new phone system has happened. Well, there goes my phone. Oh, system is happening with. I've always, I've always dialed the first three numbers. You know, the prefix up. I don't know if it's the whole state of California, but up in Northern California now, you have to dial 707 357 whatever. But they weren't needing to do that before.
Yeah, but your phone is local to Michigan, isn't it?
No,
Oh,
but it doesn't matter. I'm just saying, I was making phone calls yesterday in Northern California and kept getting dropped off, and they'd say, "Oh, it's because of the new. You have to dial 707." I'm like, I've been dialing. I don't know. I always did it,
well,
but
I always put the area codes in for all the numbers in my list,
mhm.
but I don't put the country code,
Well,
which it
oh,
automatically does for you. And I go, I don't need that. I'm still in this calling the same country. So,
right.
and if
Yeah.
I call overseas, I use one of the apps.
Do you use WhatsApp or something
Yeah,
else?
yeah. Yeah, most people when they go overseas, they use WhatsApp
Yeah.
because it's easier as long as you have internet access.
I like WhatsApp. I communicate with a lot of people on WhatsApp out of the country.
Yeah.
Ooh, there's a big squirrel out there. I can't
Oh,
step
my
out of.
grandmother would have a fit.
Would she? What would she do?
Well, there was this one that used to taunt her out of the kitchen, which, on the side of the house where the driveway is.
Hmm.
She'd be looking out her window as she's doing dishes, and there'd be a squirrel on the fence, and it would just go back and forth and like make faces at her and whatnot. So, and one time one got in the house.
Oh, how
Yeah.
cute.
You remember Big Daddy's fish fry used to be
Sure,
around the corner?
sure.
Yeah. Well, the squirrel got in the house. Big Daddy happened to be driving by, and he saw her come out of the house. It was all, freaking out and stuff. And he gets out and he goes, "What's the matter? What's the matter?" He goes, "Squirrels in here. Squirrels in here." So he gets his dog, which is this big old huge Great Dane or some huge dog, and turns him loose in the house. And I guess he ran up the chimney,
Oh,
and the dog pretty much wrecked the living room trying to get the squirrel. I
oh.
wish I'd have been there to see that. But
Lillian loves squirrels, but she likes to run around and look and make noise when they're around.
uh,
Good morning, Patty. How you doing, Mama Grace? Rob Morocco. Any plans this weekend?
Halloween party.
Oh, fun. Hold on 1 second. I have a call. Hello. This is. Hi. I'm actually on another call. Can I call you back in a couple of minutes? At the number that you called me on. Yep. Thank you. Bye.
How dare her interrupt my Zoom?
Well, she asked me for my social security number and something and my phone number, and I'm like, no, I'm not going to give that out. It's verifying for it. In order to get Lillian on the plane with me, I have to fill these forms out, and I filled them out, and then they need to call you and they confirm it. And you have to do that every time, even though I fly on the same airline all the time.
Hmm, interesting.
Hmm. Halloween party.
Yep,
Where?
Modesto.
How fun.
Yeah,
And at a person's house or a big.
yeah, person's house. Yeah,
And so, who are you going to be? What are you going to be? What do you wear? What do you do?
I was thinking something simple like Captain Underpants.
Who's Captain Underpants?
Oh, you have to look him up. Basically, wears a pair of jockey shorts and a towel for a cape, and he goes running around trying to save the country.
He's illustrated. It's an illustrated children's novel. The series revolves around two fourth graders. Well, I need an image, guys.
Well, click on the image.
Didn't give me one. Gave me just the Wikipedia. Captain. Now, if William were here, underpants. Captain Underpants. There's a Captain Underpants costume, just so you know.
Oh, probably
But
won't
it
fit though.
seems like a pretty simple. I just saw a female version of it. Captain Underpants. So basically, an underpants and a cape and a
Yep.
red cape and a. One person has a plunger. One little boy's hiding his underpants with a book. Do you have the red cape?
Nope, I don't have anything.
That's really funny. Do it yourself, Captain Underpants costume. Oh, there's a woman who's Captain Underpants who's pregnant because
Oh,
they have a bodysuit, like a
yeah,
skin bodysuit, and then
that's what I was thinking. See if I can find a bodysuit that I can squeeze into.
that'll be fun.
Yeah,
Is it a daytime event or
No, it's evening.
is it on Saturday?
Yeah, yeah. And I go there, and they're usually drinking and whatnot, and I get to sit and watch them get drunk and act silly and whatnot.
How fun. How
Yeah,
fun.
but they
I've
have games. They have games and things, and sometimes they do karaoke. And
So this person or people have been doing this for a while.
oh yeah, they do it. No, they do it almost every year. They didn't do it last year because everything was locked down. But yeah, we pretty much try to go every year. It depends on when it falls. Hopefully, usually they do it on the weekend, so I try to get there if I'm not working.
Interesting.
Yeah, but I've gone as a nurse. I've gone as a doctor. I've gone as a military guy. I've gone as Little Red Riding Hood or Little Red Riding from the Hood.
Little Red Riding Hood from the Hood.
Yeah, had a piece in my basket.
That's a good one.
Yeah, it
What
was.
about what about your wife? Does she know what?
Uh, yeah, she's going. But I don't
Well,
know.
yeah, but
I
does
don't
she
know
know
what
what she's
I
gonna
don't
wear?
know what she's gonna. I don't know.
Little Red Riding from the Hood. Alaska Airlines, $39 one way. If you ever jump on the plane, now is the time to get your tickets.
Well, I have to get my universal license or whatever it is. Real license, I
The
think they
real
call it.
the real ID.
Yeah. So I had my birth certificate like a couple of months ago, and now I can't find it.
You need
So,
your birth certificate, social security card,
and two
and
bills.
two bills to prove, or a voter's registration. That works too. But we have till next October now, I guess, to get to do that.
Yeah. Well, I know it's around here somewhere. I just have no idea where it is.
Do you have a passport?
No, never had a passport.
No. No desire now that you've done all that traveling, you don't want to do anymore.
Um, can't really afford to do it. I don't make that
Yeah.
much. You know,
Where would you
I'd
go
have
if
to.
you wanted if you were going to choose somewhere?
My absolute place that I'd want to go, if like money was no object, I would go. I would like to go to Fiji.
Oh, yeah,
There's
right.
some cool people. The Fijians I've met, pretty
Yes.
cool. So yeah, I would like to go there, and I would like to visit Africa. There's a couple of people I'm in contact with there. Plus, I found out that my DNA matches Yoruba people
Oh
of
wow,
Nigeria.
far out.
So I would like to go there and visit. So yeah, that'd be interesting.
Perhaps it will happen.
Maybe.
Maybe.
But then again, it might be too hot.
Back to Captain Underpants. Are you going to be taking photographs?
Might be some photographs, some incriminating evidence.
And is it so Sunday? Well, you're usually working or doing, but everybody else, if you want to jump on, well, no, you've jumped on Sunday nights. You were there on
Yeah,
Sunday.
yeah.
Um, Halloween poems. I'm
Mm.
thinking,
Let's see if I can find something, scare something up.
scare something up. What are you having for a snack today? Do you know yet?
No, not really that hungry today.
No.
So might get some water and take my pills and go to sleep.
I very rarely say that. I'm not very hungry.
Well, I had chicken tenders for dinner at the beginning of the shift, and then about halfway through, I had a monster burger that I picked up. So not really that hungry.
What's a monster burger?
It's a half pounder double patty thick burger from Carl's Jr. Not quite that big, almost.
Is that the one where the girl used to eat it and it would squirt all over and get on her clothes and stuff, and everybody thought it was super sexy? I think.
Yeah, the Carl's. It was from Carl's, but no, it's a different burger.
Different burger.
they're all about.
Fries?
They're all about the same. No, I
No
very
fries.
seldom eat fries.
What do you have on your? Are you particular on your burger?
I don't like tomatoes on my burgers. They just create a landslide.
I don't like them anyway, but
Well, I'm particular about my tomatoes. I like Roma tomatoes because there's more flavor to them. The regular tomatoes, they pick them too early. They don't really have any flavor to them. They're just blah. And they make the sandwich have a landslide, so everything comes apart and drips all over the place. So I don't like tomatoes in my sandwich. Yeah,
I'll bring. Yep, I understand. I get it. Yeah, Fiji. Wouldn't that be wonderful? Fiji.
I figured it'd be way cool. Stay in one of those huts over the water,
Hmm.
so I can just
You'd be just a Gauguin painting waiting to happen.
just throw a line in the water and catch my breakfast.
No Carl's Jr. over there.
Nope,
Not yet, anyway. Probably.
nope. Eat
Sure, it's,
healthy for however long I'm there.
I'm sure it's more developed than we really want to know, but you never know.
I'm sure there's parts of it that are more developed, and then parts of it that are still rural.
My hair's sticking up. My hair's funny today. Well, I'm going to jump off because I need to make that phone call back, and I need to call Dan at 11, who's going to be on the show tonight. And I need to pack up and jump out of this joint. But I'm really happy that you're here.
So you're going back east?
No, I'm
Oh,
going up north.
uh,
Going
Lake
up.
County.
Yep,
Okay.
yep. Have some things up there and going to hang with my sister, and I'm going to see Bonnie, and I'm going to get a Reiki treatment and hang out more with Lee, with I was going to say Lisa and Katie, but Katie and Lillian will see the horses, and we'll get to hang out with Flanders, and hopefully was going to see Suzanne, but we're going to be missing each other by minutes, it sounds like.
Hmm.
So,
Yeah, I gotta plan a trip to Humboldt County sometime soon.
yeah, I bet you do.
Haven't been up there in a while.
Get up there and see your fam.
Well, with all these travel restrictions and stuff, and they had us locked down for a while, so there was no traveling. But now that things are starting to loosen up, well, theoretically, I don't know, with all these mandates and stuff, who knows what's going to happen.
Yeah.
But yeah, I need to get up to the North Coast.
It's a whole different world up there.
Yep, I liked it.
Yeah, I do
Lived up
too.
there for 12 years.
Did you? I love it up there. A friend of mine just bought Philly. She'll come on the show sometime. She just bought a house in Fort Bragg.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
One of the best steaks I had ever had was at a steakhouse here in Fort Bragg, just past the
Oh,
river.
I love it there. We did a show from a couple of times. I've done shows from there, but I did one from the
Yeah.
ocean a couple months ago, July, when my mom and I were out here together. Patty Loman is watching. Patty Loman. Hey, Mark Rosenthal, your
Hi, Patty.
alma mater. Humboldt, he says. One of these days, Mark, I want to get those animals on here. He makes these big animals, and today he had a rooster and something else. But it's fun. But tonight,
Oh,
if you can tune in, check out Dan and his. Now I can't think what the title is of him, but mm-mm-mm, mm-mm-mm. Pandemic Pet Portraits.
oh, okay.
So if you have a pet, you might want to have a portrait made of him. Do you have any? You don't have any animals.
No,
We've discussed this before.
yeah. No, you have to feed them. You have to take them out and walk for them. You have to care for them and all
Yeah,
that
it's fun.
stuff. And that's just, I don't have time and I'm not here. And when I take off, I'm gone for several days. So it wouldn't be fair to the animal.
You just take him with you.
Yeah. But again, it's having time. It's all whited out. You barely see that.
Speak
Is
no,
that a monkey?
speak no evil.
Ah,
Oh, they're made of wood. Your pandemic pets are made of wood. Okay. Yeah, Rosenthal's. Hey, Carl Hess. I have to make a phone call and then I'll call you right after. All right, kids, I am jumping off for the day. Do you have a letter for me, please?
J,
K O
J for Jenna.
J for Jenna. O J for Everyone, I will see you and I'll sing you a little song right here, right now. Thank you, Michael Kiel, and thank you, Mark. Thank you, Carol and Julie, Mama Grace, you might want to go to the park. Oh, I just sing these songs and Rob Morocco too, and I will sing for you. So stay safe, stay healthy, be real nice, and everybody have a treat once or twice. Although jays are fluttering in my mind, have joyous thoughts and help me out if you have a J for me. All I think is joy, all I see is jumping. No, I don't want to have jumping words, jolly words from a people like you. All the other words you can keep on walking on, and from your heart
Jubilant.
have a jubilant heart. Thank you, Michael Kiel. All of you have a beautiful day. And one more thing, love hard.
Real hard.
Thank you, Michael. Have a beautiful day.
Jenna, you too.
See ya.
See ya.